Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Going Medieval, where the settlement of Geekhampton has gone all industrial because last time we built our smelter, we built our kiln and we built our blacksmith forge, all in this very lovely open-sided limestone brick building. It looks very nice indeed. So now we have iron and coal in the settlement, so proper industrial stuff, iron and coal, and of course with iron we can now make some more advanced things, so things like swords and fancy traps and, very importantly, reinforced doors, which we do need because our wall is now complete. If we just zoom out a bit, there we go. Behold everybody, the mighty great wall of Geekhampton. It is all done except for this little gap just here, which is where we're going to build our trap corridor. But we do need some other doors dotted around the place. We need some more reinforced doors so people can actually get through the wall and go and do some other stuff around the world. Because as it stands right now, if we wanted somebody to go over here and do something with this bush, there is quite a long walk involved in that. They have to go over here, and then I think they have to come round here. They walk along here. There's going to be some ramp somewhere. Go down this ramp and up that ramp. Whereas if we put a door in, they can just walk through the door. So I think we need to get some doors sorted, just to make life a little bit easier for our settlers there. So I think what we'll do is we'll get some doors in, and then we'll dig ourselves a bit of a moat, because a moat sounds like a good thing, because then even if people do get near to the wall, there's a great big moat in the way, so they can't, knock it down with hammers or whatever. And then we'll sort the trap corridor out. I think, there's several layers of defence here, but yeah, I think what we'll do is doors first, and I think with the iron ingots that we now have, I think we can actually put some doors in. So let's go and have a little look. So wooden doors, we don't want those. I mean, they're good, that's fine, but we do have fancy doors. We've got reinforced doors, and then we have grated doors. Okay, right, so what is the difference here? So a reinforced door, 500 hit points, and cover effectiveness of 10%. Okay, that's quite good. And then a grated door, 300 hit points, and a cover effectiveness of 10%. But a grated door, as it sort of says there, a door with a view, so you can see what is outside. I suppose you can look through the grates in the door and see what's happening. But it does not have as many hit points as a reinforced door. Let's go for the reinforced doors. I kind of feel like they're our best bet. And we don't want loads of these. We only want one, I would say. So let's put one of those. Let's put it just here. We'll pop that right in the middle just there. And then we need, I'd say, one on this side as well. So we'll put one of those, I don't know, just there will do the job very nicely. And I think that will do. I think that will do for now. So we can get out that way and chop down some trees or whatever. And we can get out this way and go over here. There's nothing much over here, but we might need to come over here one day and do some mining or whatever. So there we go. Right, let's move time on. Let's get those things done. Let's get those doors in. And then also, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, okay, right. Ignore everything I told you about how complete the wall was, because it's not complete. There is a bit of a hole in the Great Wall of Geekhampton. It is just here. Oh, yes. It's because there's a body at the bottom, and as a few people have pointed out in the comments on the previous video, we don't have any graves left anymore. There are no grave spots, so we can't bury that person. Right, hang on a second. We can sort that out. Is it MISC? Unmarked graves. Here we go. Here we go. Right, a few more of these coming in. Let's just get... Do they require any resources at all? I don't think they do. I think it's just a hole that's just dug in the ground. So there we go. We'll just do that thing like that. Wonderful. Somebody needs to come and get on with that. And then we can move that person before RJ eats them. Somebody else is a cannibal. Who else is a cannibal? Hang on a minute. I can't quite recall who else is a cannibal. Hang on. What's the symbol for it? It's... whatever that is just there. I'm not entirely sure what that's represented. But okay, who else has got that? Because somebody else was a cannibal, I'm pretty sure. It was Galfred. Galfred is also a cannibal. But there we go. It looks like the person over here, the bandit or whatever, has now been buried. Marvellous. Okay. There are some mushrooms over here. Can we go and get the mushrooms? They look delicious. Go and get those, please. Lots of lovely mushrooms. Okay, right. So is the door in? No. No, the door is not. Why is the door... Hang on. We're not building it up on the top, are we? Oh, no, don't tell me they're trying to build it up on the top of the walls. I don't want to build it on the top of the walls. Hang on, is that what I've done? Have I told them to build it on the top of the walls? No, I don't think so. I think it looks like... No, that's how it works. Okay, right, okay. Don't do that. No, not deconstruct. No. Belay these orders. Hang on, there's a cancel button somewhere. Cancel that. Cancel. Oh, crikey. Okay, hang on a minute. There is much confusion over here. Right, there we go. And then let's put the door back in. I can't remember exactly where it was, but that will do the job just there. We have got the resources to build the door, haven't we? What do we need? Iron ingots. Have we not got iron ingots? I thought we'd already made some iron ingots. Have we not got any of those yet? Is this our first lot being smelted? Oh, maybe this is the first lot of iron ingots that we're actually making. I thought we'd already made some, but clearly not. Got plenty of the limestone bricks going on, and I think now we do have some. There, look. We've got some proper iron, any old iron. No, this iron here will do the job. Okay, that is very exciting. Right, now I've got proper iron in. Now, was it enough to build the 2 doors? Yeah, it's only 10. 10 iron ingots per door. I've just put a door just there. No. Don't do that. Don't put a door in the middle of nowhere. That would be ill-advised. Okay. So now when people wake up, and they've had a bit of breakfast, and they've had I don't know, maybe some of them go and have a nice early morning tipple. I don't know. Then yes, they can go and put some doors in, and we can see exactly how that is going to work. Somebody's construction skill has gone up. Did you fill in the wall? No. What were you constructing? Oh yeah, we're working on the house. Of course, we're working on the extra house as well. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, get this sorted, please. Get this sorted. That will be lovely. Right, now in here, what are the temperatures like? So it's 16.7 outside, and inside it's 16.7. Okay, maybe right now we do want to keep the clay heating things on, but at some point, maybe in the height of summer, we're going to want to turn these off, because then people are going to be in their bedrooms absolutely, utterly sweltering to death. So, we might turn those things off at some point. Not right now, however. I mean, if we could get this roof done, if we could just complete this house, that would be brilliant. There we go. And the last bit, yes. Okay, we have ourselves another house. And I think, have we got 9 people? 4, 5, 6. No, we've got 8 people. Hang on, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. But I think we've got 10 beds now, have we? 1, 2. We've got, hang on a minute. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 10 beds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Okay, so we have spare capacity. Maybe we didn't need to build this extra house. If we had, hang on. Maybe we didn't need to build this extra house at all. I thought we had 9 people. But no, we've only got 8 people. I thought we had 9, which is why I built the extra house. Do you know what? It's fine. It's resilience for the future when inevitably people join us. Okay, have we got a door yet? Yes. Yes, we have. We have our very first reinforced door. There you go. Settlers can pass through this door, but enemies and animals cannot. Okay. This is very exciting indeed. Okay, right, so we have ourselves our first proper reinforced door. Could somebody come and finish this? I feel like this is being overlooked. Who can go and do some building? Right, Andrew, you're very happy. Yay, he's hauling to a stockpile. How about you go and do this? Oh, Cuppa's already on it. Oh, okay, Cuppa, go and do this, but really quickly. Getting resources. Cuppa is coming in. Okay, Cuppa, no pressure, but yeah, this is important. And there we go. Right, so we can feel a little bit more secure. Now, we're not entirely secure, because what could happen is some enemies could appear here, and they'll go over here and go, oh no, a great big wall. That is certainly troublesome. Hang on, let's just go along here, round this bit just here, kind of, balance across here a little bit, go this way, and, oh look, a ramp. Hello, we're going to kill you over here. So, we do have ourselves a little bit of an oversight over there. I think they can get there somehow, can't they? I think they can get to this ramp and come in here, or they can certainly get over here. So we still do need to do some more building, but that's fine. We're certainly more secure than we once were. Right, and now, do we want to start thinking about the trap corridor, or do we dig out a bit of a moat? Let's start digging. Let's start digging out a little bit of a moat, shall we? Because I like this idea. Right, so let's take that out, because that's going to get in the way. And then what we'll do is we will just dig out that just there. Because we're already kind of, high up on this side anyway. This is absolutely fine. That's fine. In fact, no, we don't really want that there at all, do we? We don't want this. This is what we do not want. Maybe we take out a section of wall so they can mine this with relative ease. Okay, that's what we'll do for now. We'll take out that bit of wall. Let's make a hole in our defences. It was just painstakingly put together. So take that out. And then what we'll do is chop the tree down first, And then get mining. Is anybody mining over here? Somebody's left some clay on top of the wall. Why have you put it there? Why on earth have you put that there? That's very silly. Settlers are exhausted. Then go to one of the many lovely beds available. I'm not making you work. It's midnight. Hang on a minute. They're supposed to be asleep. They're all supposed to be asleep by midnight, and they're supposed to have leisure time before that. So if you're tired, it's your own choice. I'm appreciative of your efforts, but yeah, you didn't need to be tired. Okay, right, everyone's asleep. Lovely, lovely. How's the barley doing? Still 9 days. 9 days until we can get some lovely, lovely beer on the go. I think we do have some wine, however, don't we? We have ourselves some wine. Oh, we did have. Maybe they've downed all the wine. They've drank all the wine very, very quickly. They were very keen for a drink. But, okay, there you go. The little sort of brewery type thing is looking very good as well. How are we looking over here with the mining? Slow but steady, I think. Slow but steady. The tree is going. Okay, this is good. The tree is now gone. Splendid. And then what we'll do is let us mine out all these bits here. So get rid of all of the... In fact, hang on. Let's do it bit by bit, actually. Hang on. Pause, Uthred, hang on a second. Cancel the orders to get rid of those bits and those bits. So do the far bit, please. Otherwise, you're going to mine, you're going to stand there and mine that bit and then be stuck, which would be silly. So there we go. Right, okay, so the project to sort of dig a bit of a moat is now kind of underway. It's not entirely underway, but I'm sure they'll get there eventually. There you go, look, Cuppa. Destroying the ramp before anything else. Well done, Cuppa. Good job. How are you going to get back up? Did you think about that, Cuppa? No, you did not. You're going to have to go up here. Do you know what? I don't know where you're going to go. You're going to have to make your way over to the gap in the wall just there somehow. Oh, no, of course, Cuppa can use the door, because now we have a door over here as well. Of course, Cuppa just went through the door. It's all not quite so bad. Okay, right, so get rid of those bits there, please. There we go. Do some digging. And then what we'll do is we will dig along to, let's say, there. Dig that bit out, because again, that's a bit of a moat. I mean, it's not really a moat because we're not going to have water in it, but it's a ditch or whatever. It's certainly a difficult thing for enemies to deal with. Right, they're all very busily digging this bit out, aren't they? They're enjoying doing this bit. Loads of resources down the bottom as well. If we could haul those, that would be very welcome. Okay, here's a thing that I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work in game. So let's say some baddies turn up and they think, aha, look at this. There is a ramp just here, and at the top of the ramp is this bit of wall. Let's go up the ramp and then knock the wall down with our hammers or whatever they might have. Can they do that? Is that a thing that they can do? I don't really know. And also, if we take out this ramp, is that bit of wall going to fall down because it won't be supported from underneath? Although, to be fair, it is lacking a bit of support anyway, and it seems relatively sturdy. I think what we do is, let's have a bit of an experiment, and we'll take that out and just see what happens. If that bit of wall kind of collapses, we'll just sort of rebuild it in a slightly different way. But yeah, I think that needs to come down. I'm not overly happy with that ramp being there. That ramp can stay. That ramp is absolutely fine. We love that ramp. It's just this one here that's causing me a little bit of concern. I mean, this is going to be a huge, big project. Digging out all of these things is going to take a very, very long time. But I think in the long run, it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be very, very good. And then, yeah, we need to get ourselves... I'd like a little bit where these sort of... we get ourselves a sort of a corridor, if you like. So we force them through a corridor, kind of over here, maybe. In fact, why don't we build the trap corridor kind of out here, and then we can have ourselves some defences over here. So if people do get through, they come through this wall, and then we can just have lots of people over here ready to kill them a bit with, sticks and things. How about we have that? So the trap corridor sort of goes over here. Yes, there we go. And that means we don't fill up our precious interior space inside our walls with trap corridor stuff when it can go outside. Yeah, okay, right, I'm happy with that. What we'll do is then, let's go and grab limestone blocks, put down a little corridor sort of coming like that, because ideally you want archers and stuff stood on here, firing down at the people as they work their way through. I think that would be fun. Also, these bush things can go. We'll cut these. Yeah, get rid of those. Cut those plants. Farewell to those plants. They're absolutely on it with wall building. Check this out. Plant reaping mishandled. Not overly bothered. I don't really care. I don't even know what it was. What is it? An ivy shrub. Away with you, ivy shrub. There we go. Someone cut it down. Marvellous. Good job, RJ. There's some more mushrooms. Do you know what? Absolutely. Harvest those. Turn them into a stew. There's loads of mushrooms around. Okay, this is good. This is excellent. I like mushrooms. Mushrooms are yummy. Let's put them in lots of lovely food. Okay, so work on the moat over here is looking very good indeed. Look at that. They're just chipping away at this. Now, that doesn't look like regular just ground. That is... What is that? That's kind of rocky soil. So it's a little bit harder to dig that out. That's why it's taking them a little bit of extra time. That's fine, though. That's okay. And then what we'll do is let's just dig over there. Just dig a big hole just there. Now, what do we want to do over here? I'm not entirely sure quite yet. Because, yes, okay, we do have a wall. It's, nature's wall and such like. But, yeah, I imagine people might be able to get through that if they were really determined. So we might need to sort of build our wall kind of a bit higher. I kind of feel like we need to build across the back here with our wall and link it up to that bit over there. And then we could have ourselves some sort of mountain fortress up here. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Like a great big thing up on the top. The only thing is, you can't build... Hang on, pause time for a second. You can't build too near the edge. Oh, that's fine. Oh, no, we're not going to build anywhere near there. That's okay. Yeah, we'll kind of build up to about there, I think. And then we could have ourselves a big kind of fortress thing at the back. That could be quite fun, couldn't it? I mean, at the moment, we're doing too many things. I need to just let them finish one job. We're getting to build a wall and a trap corridor and dig a ditch and all sorts of stuff. And plant trees and cut trees and do everything else as well. So I think we'll just let them get on with doing some of the stuff that we need them to do right now. Let's just let them get on with digging stuff. However, we will absolutely have ourselves a thing dug out like that. And a thing dug out all the way like that. And a thing dug out all the way like that. And yes, we can destroy the ramps. So building this weird bit of sticky out wall over here was a bit pointless. We'll just destroy the ramp. There we go. And then dig that out as well. Okay, right. That is a gajillion things that people need to do. So, yeah, we'll just give them some time to actually get on with all this stuff because that's going to take ages. That is going to take absolutely ages. I mean, okay, what we could do is, in the meantime, fill in that gap. Thank you very much. And then over here, if people do come and attack us, let's at least try and get a little bit of defense in. Let's try and get something over here, whereby we can at least, fire at people from up on high. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? So how about we get ourselves, let's get some lovely limestone block flooring going on. And we'll just put that going out like that, I think. So that can go out like that. Hang on. That's going out really quite far. I didn't mean it to go out quite that. Hang on. Select those. I didn't mean it to go out quite that far. There we go. Get rid of that for now. Splendid. Because they don't need that much room to walk about whilst they're up there. I do not think. And then we'll get that going across to there as well. Wonderful. So now they've got these things up here. Now they need a way of actually getting up here, of course, which would be quite helpful. Right, okay, so wooden stairs. I mean, if we're going to do it, let's have proper limestone block stairs because we're fancy. The only thing is, how is that going to work with these things we've just put in? Hang on a second. Put that there. Yeah, it's blocked by the limestone floor. Okay, hold fire. Hold your thoughts there for a second. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that back in, like so. It's still blocked. Hang on, get rid of that one. Oh, it got rid of 2 bits. Okay. If that's what it needs to do, that's what it needs to do. Okay, lovely. And now can we put that bit of flooring back in? Can we put that back in? Can we get that back across? No. Okay, that's a bit weird. Why can't... The stairs aren't in the way as such. Can we not have that in place? Evidently not. No, we can't have that like that because it's too far away from the wall, possibly just there. Okay, never mind. I mean, maybe we do just have it coming out another tier then. Just have it coming out like that. Can we do that? Oh no, now there's just an even bigger gap just there. Do you know what? No, bail on that. It's fine. They'll have to walk right near the edge to get round. Do you know what we could do? Let's just not put the stairs just there. I mean, okay, they're flush to the wall and that makes perfect sense, but it's causing us some technical issues, and now there's a bit of flooring just there, which is a bit weird. So, how about, don't make it complicated. Limestone block stairs, have them going there, like that. We don't need these extra bits on... Hang on. Maybe we do. Hang on a second. So now, can we fill in that bit there? Yes, we can. Can we fill in that bit there? Stairs are blocked. Okay, right, but that's fine. That's fine. So you can get up and walk around on the top of the wall. Okay, for now, we'll get rid of these extra ones that we didn't need to add at all. Right, away with you lot. There we go. Splendid. And boom, away. Right, okay. So now we can get up onto here, and then we need a similar thing over here. So how about we just pop that? How wide is it? 3 wide. Okay. Let's have a bit there, bit there, bit there. Take that out. Get us some lovely limestone block stairs. Rotate them round. Pop it there. Job is a good one, and they're going to take forever doing all the jobs we've asked them to do. But look at that. They're digging the ditch bit already. It is looking wonderful. They're building the things on the side. Oh my goodness me. Geekhampton is going to become a mighty fortress before too long. Ah, perfect. Right, okay, so the ramp over here is gone. So we can get rid of this slightly weird, knobbly bit of wall and then just replace it with a single bit just there. So you, and you can be deconstructed. And then when that is done, we will put in one regular bit just there to fill the gap in. There we go. That is much better. That looks much more organised. We haven't got kind of sticky out bits of wall in there. Splendid. Settlers are exhausted. Again, I know I've given you a lot to do, but it's midnight. Hang on a minute. You should all... Oh, hang on. Boldred and Bernard are celebrating birthdays. Oh, well, happy birthday. Again, no cake or anything nice at all. I'm going to say that. We've got some smoked meat. We've got loads of mushrooms now. You could have a birthday mushroom. Is that good? That probably isn't good. Just enjoy your birthday anyway. Have a mushroom if you like. Now, what I don't know is, can the settlers walk on top of walls if they do not have flooring placed upon them? Can they do that? I'm not entirely sure. Now, I imagine, yeah, they can walk along here because, yeah, I saw someone go by. Cuppa is up here on the top of the wall, and that's fine because this is floor. But I don't know if they can walk on top of the walls as they are just as a wall. I think they might need to have flooring on top of them. Do you know what? Here, at this sort of bit of the trap corridor, let's get some of these in. Let's just make sure that if we do need people to walk right to the edge of here and fire arrows down on people's heads, that they can actually do that. They can get that done. So there we go. And I think, how many blocks have we got left? 41 limestone bricks. That's plenty of those. That is absolutely loads. And how much limestone have we got? 895. And if we need some more, there is more just here. There is plenty of it over here, and it looks like there is some under the ground as well. So, yeah, we've got loads of limestone. So we're not going to run out of these bricks. Yeah, we can get plenty of limestone and make some more. But, yeah, we want to be a little bit frugal with them because we don't want to waste them because, you know, maybe we'll take damage one day and maybe we'll have to do some repairs. But I think we'll be okay. I think we can manufacture quite a lot of the limestone bricks before we actually run out. There are some mushrooms. There's mushrooms popping up all over the place. This is very good. I mean, it's just essentially free food, isn't it? These mushrooms popping up is free food, which is no bad thing. We're not going to turn that down. Ah, and research is available. Okay, right, hang on a second. We haven't got that much left. 100... We've got up to 100 chronicles. Okay, we'll have defensive structures too, because we've got plenty of books to write about it in. So there we go. Let us chronicle the exciting tales of defensive structures too. And then it looks like we can get research too. Okay. Unlock that, and now I think we don't just have a reliance on the chronicles. Now we need to get ourselves fancy other things. What were they again? Textbooks, that's it. So actual textbooks. So they're different to chronicles because I think the chronicles are more like scrolls and stuff, aren't they? They're more like scrolls and parchment, I imagine, whereas these are actual proper books. Okay, right, so now hang on a second, hang on. This is going to change things over in the Learning Tower of Geekhampton, isn't it? Because we have ourselves this thing here. This is the basic research table that can only make chronicles. But now we need another research table thingamajig. Hang on, where is that? Yes, it's actually a research table. It's an actual proper research table. Now we need both of these things in. We need both of these because the future research combines both the chronicles and the textbooks. So how are we going to do this exactly? I mean, that floor isn't full. Hang on. How full is everything else of books and such like? Okay, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. What we might do is we might unzone that area just there as storage. This does, hang on, where are we? Oh, we've gone all over the place. That needs to move anyway, because we didn't move that following everything being rejigged. So unfortunately, we can't just move things, which is a bit of a pain. So what we'll do is we'll copy that to just there into that corner up against that wall. And then we will deconstruct that one. Now I imagine it's going to copy its settings over as well. It'll copy the settings over. And then into that corner, we will put in the new, ordinary research table, not the basic one, the regular research table. I think everyone's asleep right now. But there we go. So that's what we're going to have to do over there in the Learning Tower. How long until the trees grow? Ooh, Thread has turned 38. It's birthdays everywhere. Again, there's a mushroom somewhere with a candle in it. Go and find that and enjoy yourself. Oh yes, trees. I was looking at trees, wasn't I, before I got interrupted with birthday messages. Okay, hang on. How long until the actual trees grow? Oh, I think I need to go up a bit. There we go. Right, so these trees, maximum yield in 1 day. 1 day? 1 day and 4 hours until we can cut these trees down. So at the moment, we'd get, 11 less wood and 8 less sticks because they're not at their sort of maximum growth. Okay, that's a surprise. I was expecting them to take absolutely ages to grow, but no, they're growing in a day's time. Right, well, that's a good thing. That's very good. Oh, look, and one of them is spread over there, is it? Is that a birch tree that's come from here? That's not always been there, has it? Okay, hang on. We'll cut that down. Get rid of that shrub. And let's get rid of that tree as well. Get rid of that birch tree. That can go away just there. Right, hang on. We're doing something in here. Hang on a second. Let's go back down to... what is this basic level? 6. Okay, so here we go. There's a pile of books just there. If we could move the pile of books, that would be good. Hang on, Cuppa. Can we haul those? Can we haul the books, please? Because they're in the way. There we go. And then, if we go into here... grab ourselves the research table and rotate it round so it's in a decent way. It's quite big, is the research table. But there we go. So we can afford to build one of those. Right, and now we have ourselves some other things as well. We have an armourer's table and we have a limestone hearth. Okay, a rough-hewn stone fireplace is both welcoming and functional. A proper fireplace, you say? Yes, absolutely. Right, this thing, that can go... deconstruct that. Away with you, and we'll put in a proper fireplace. Hang on, can we make a fireplace? A limestone hearth or a limestone block fireplace? If we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. It's going to be lovely limestone blocks. It is going to block up a window. Do you know what? It's fine. We can block up a window with it. There we go. A proper, lovely limestone block fireplace. Okay, that's going to be good. That's going to make this room very nice and toasty indeed across winter. And the basic research table is in. It looks very nice. It looks very nice. I mean, it's got a big cog on the top, because we've been researching cogs or something. But yeah, it looks a little bit more advanced than this one, which is what you would expect because that's a basic one and this is a general, not basic one. But yeah, there's far more on it. There's some scrolls down there. There's some old parchmenty things. There's a quill. There's some ink. There's a load of books over there. There's another cog. Lots of cogs going on. Okay, so now what is this doing? Right, okay, it hasn't copied the production queue. So it copies the type of thing that it is, the type of object, but it doesn't copy its properties. Okay, right, so what we want to do is make these until we have... was it 100 of these that we had before? Hang on a minute. Add another 5 on. So there we go. And then just add... control is add 10. So there we go. So... 100 chronicles, and then we want to make, I don't know, until we have, I would say, oh no, not that many. Hang on a minute. There we go. 100 textbooks. Do we need anything to actually get them constructed? We don't need a product as such. We don't need a raw material. We just need somebody with an intellect of 10. I think we have sufficient people. Hang on a minute. Research. Oh, you've got 9. You've got 14. And you've got 19. Yeah, Galfred is super brainy. Okay, right. That is good. So now we can get on with doing other research bits and bobs. So yeah, wooden weaponry 2. We might as well just get done because then we can move on to all of the fancy stuff over here. In fact, that is the end of the research tree as it stands right now. Remember early access and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, steel. Steel sounds like a good thing to get our hands on. Furniture too. Oh, quality tables, you say. That sounds exciting. I mean, preserving food too. Packaged meals. That also sounds good. Fermenting. We can make vinegar. Okay, nice. Oh, we can use it in cooking and pickling. Ah, okay. So that will open up the door to make lots of pickled vegetables and things. Oh, there's so many fun things. Crossbows. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. Everybody get over here. All the brainy people get in here and do clever brainy things. Read lots of books, write lots of scrolls, do clever stuff, and get us lots of fancy new tech, please. Oh, the fireplace is done. Look at that. Although it doesn't look like a fireplace as I imagined it. It looks like a cooking place. Hang on a minute. Do we cook here? Yes, we do. Oh, I thought it was a fireplace. I thought it was a lovely fireplace where you put logs and then you had a fire. Limestone block fireplace. This isn't a... I mean, okay, there is a fire there, but I mean, by that definition, that's a fireplace. Because it's a place where there is some fire. This isn't a fireplace. This is a kitchen. A tiny little kind of food prep area. Because look, there's jars of things and there's things hanging off of this kind of rope here. And there's a big pot. There's a huge big pot there. Okay, right, I wasn't expecting this. So we can make meals, we can make lavish meals, or we can make, pickled vegetables. Okay, right, so we can do more cooking up here. So this is where we do some basic cooking. What do we make here? Meals. Well, how about we do away with the little campfire now, because we have ourselves a proper actual cooking spot. I mean, had I known that, I would have put that somewhere else, but never mind, there we go. I might have put it over there. Right, I think what we do is, we wait until this is produced, until these meals are done, and then we just get rid of this. In fact, is it worth waiting for that? Is anybody on this? Can we see if anybody is actually doing this work? Because we have got an okay amount of food right now. We've got an okay amount of food. So I think, let's just get rid of that. Deconstruct that right now. That can go away. There we go. Oh, hang on. No, there we don't go. That didn't happen as I thought it might. Okay, there we go. Right, so somebody take that. Oh, hang on. Wait until you've made some food, then take it apart. There we go. Some lovely roasted meat. Is anybody now going to dismantle this? There you go. RJ whacking it with a hammer. Good job. And then over here, what we can do is we can say, okay, make meals until we have, I think now maybe 100 might be a, oh, hang on. Until we have, hang on, might be a more sort of prudent... No, that's, I've added too much. Hang on. There we go. So 100 of those. Yes. And then pickled vegetables. Now we haven't got any vinegar right now, but we are heading toward that. We could possibly have vinegar in the not too distant future. So how about we say, okay, pickled vegetables, do that until we have, I don't know, 30, 50. Let's go crazy. Let's have 50 lots of lovely, delicious pickled vegetables. And then lavish meals. Let's get, I mean, how many people have we got again? 8. Let's get enough so they can each have a couple. So let's just say, do until we have 16. There we go. And then if people fancy a lovely, fancy, lavish meal, they can go and do that if they want to. Okay, right, there we go. And Bernard already loading stuff up into here. Bernard loading this up with various bits and bobs to make some lovely meals. I mean, how many does this make? I don't know. Also, Bernard's just cleared off. Is Bernard doing a little bit of management down there? Bernard is actually chopping up the hair, I imagine. So 28. Hang on a minute. Can we see underground? Can we go underground? Yeah, we've still got 28 raw meat. Because it's not in actual proper storage. It's just on the floor over there. Can we put it in the lovely storage area? That's why we've built these things. But there we go. So now Bernard, if we go back up, Bernard has made us some lovely, lovely stew, or whatever it is. Some generic meals. And he's bringing more stuff up, and there we go. And now more stuff is being prepared. Okay, this is really good. This is very good indeed. Okay, right, so lots of food is going to be coming our way. How about we try and get... Yeah, there we go. Do it in that order, actually. So meals, just basic food, to make sure we don't starve. Then do... Hang on. Then do lavish meals. Then do pickled veg. Because we can't do that yet At some point we will be able to, but not right now. We have 167 limestone bricks. Let's get some proper fortifications going on here at the front of the fortress of Geekhampton. Because yeah, now we can get fancy things here. We can get fancy ones of these. We don't need wooden merlons anymore. Away with you, wooden merlons. We can get proper limestone block merlons. The best of all the merlons. Right, hang on. How is this going to work, however? Oh my goodness me, they have a little shield on the front of them. That is brilliant. And I think we can just go, yes, please. And then, oh, hang on. No. Is the shield showing which, hang on. Which side is the side that we want? I imagine that's the side that we want. Hang on. How are these ones looking? We want to be behind that, don't we? That's what we want. Is that what we want? I don't know. When we put it down, there's a little... Oh no. I don't want to build these all the wrong way round. That would be very silly. I mean, there's a definite shield just there. But I mean, they don't go that way, do they? They don't go that way. Because then that means that those bits are sticking out toward the edge. They can't go that way. They simply can't do that. That's not right. And then what we'll do is we'll just get the corner bit ready, because there is a corner section. Yay, we've remembered there's a corner bit. Right, and I think it goes like that. Okay, wonderful. Well, there we go. That's something else for people to do when they wake up in the morning. Oh, hello. What are you? You don't look friendly. Wolves. Okay, there's some wolves outside, everybody. They're not coming in, which is good. Oh, hang on, he says. They're not coming in as they go and have a little look through the door. Could you lot go away, please? There's probably loads of animals somewhere else on the map. Look, go over here, look. Lunch. Lunch is that way. It's like a sort of fast food thing. Catch it yourself, eat it yourself. It's all wonderful. Go that way, please, wolves. Don't come and eat us. Okay, this is interesting. So we've unlocked the secrets of metal traps. They sound very good indeed. I think that came from defensive structures too. In fact, it was the only thing that came from defensive structures too. But that's fine because, they look good. They look very good, do metal traps. In fact, a metal trap, which apparently is described as a metal floor contraption that has concealed spikes triggered by unsuspecting enemies, I would say that a trap of that type would be perfect for a trap corridor. What a weird coincidence. So we want to try and get a few of these made, because I think they would cause a great deal of damage to our enemies. However, they do need 15 iron ingots and 1 mechanical component. Now, we do have quite a lot of iron now, I believe. We have 245 iron ingots, because we're just going through our iron, the sort of ore, and just melting it down, because we don't need the iron ore for anything else. There's no point keeping it, and if we do suddenly find a need for it, there is some more down there that we can get our hands on. So right now, we're just melting it all down and turning it into lovely iron bars. And then in terms of mechanical components, we only have 5 of those. That's what we started with. But over here, in the blacksmith forge, we can make mechanical components. So it takes 15 metal and 5 fuel. So I would say, it needs a smithing of 20. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Do we have anybody with a smithing of 20? There's somebody who has quite good smithing. Hang on. You, 11. Oh, okay. Maybe not, Uthred. Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to have to try and get somebody up to speed with smithing without actually being able to make too much stuff. I mean, we could smelt items down. That will probably up their skill a bit. So how about we say do that forever and edit this, and anything that is flimsy quality flimsy. So anything that's flimsy, we just melt down. We don't want flimsy things anymore. So if we go and look over here in the war stockpile, flimsy wooden spear, get rid of that. Rubbish. Flimsy, flimsy. In fact, all of this is quite flimsy. Everything is flimsy. All of these things will go. And yeah, we've got good short bow. That's okay. Sturdy wooden spear. Flimsy iron hatchet. Okay, sturdy iron thingamajig. Right, so hang on. What do people actually have upon their person? Yeah, a sturdy iron thing. You've got a bow, so that's fine. Sturdy longbow. You've got a sturdy sword. You've got a superior longbow, la-di-da. You've got a sturdy iron hatchet. Flimsy iron hatchet. Sturdy staff. Sturdy wooden spear. Okay, so it's only Gracia who has a flimsy iron hatchet to hand. How about we give her The sturdy iron baddish. That one there. Go and equip that, please. And then, yes, over here, we'll just have that dismantling flimsy things. Forevermore. Just take apart flimsy items. Get rid of them. We don't want them. Just turn them into useful metal. And hopefully get your skill up a bit. Because when you get to a smithing of 20, that means that you can make useful things. You can make mechanical components. And that means we can make lots of traps, which is very good. Do you know what we'll do? We'll put that in. And we'll say, do that until we have 20. Do that until we have 20 mechanical components. I know nobody can do this right now. It is impossible. Nobody knows what we're asking for here. We've asked them to do something that's utterly unfathomable. But at some point, one day, someone will suddenly have the knowledge of this. Oh, hang on a second. Right, wait there, progeny attack. Someday, someone will have knowledge of the sort of smithing stuff, and then they'll be able to make those. Right, hang on a second. So they wanted slaves. They demanded blood. Indiscriminate raiders intent on pillage and plunder charged into your village. Geekhampton folk took up arms, making ready for battle. So we're fighting. Oh dear. Okay, 3 fierce progeny marauders, 4 progeny marauders, and 1 ruthless progeny marauder. I mean, are the fierce and the ruthless ones different? What if one of them is both fierce and ruthless a bit? Okay, right. Okay, we're going to be attacked by these people here. Do they look like they have ranged weaponry? No, they do not. This one here has an amazing name. Herebright Briggs. That's a brilliant name. Okay, so where are they going to come in from? Oh, they're going to come in from here. We've built a wall. We've built a beautiful, beautiful wall. Oh, and look, they've put this on as well. They've put on the defensive thingamajigs. And we stand, I assume this is where we stand. We must stand here and lean over. We must stand in these gaps and lean over and fire. It would look weird if it was the other way round, wouldn't it? That would look a bit odd. But we've built all this, and they're going to appear over here. Now, how are they going to get to us from here? They can come this way. Can they walk past that bush? I don't know. But they could come down here. If they come this way, they're going to get stuck over here. And that's fine. That's a good thing. But can they get down this way? So they could walk here, walk down here. That puts them onto, oh, crikeys, onto this level. That level looks like that level. Hang on, there's a little tiny thing they could walk across there. Then they walk down there, and then walk along here, and then into the settlement over here. Okay, good. Good. So they can just walk straight in. They can just go in the back. So we built a gigantic wall and dug out quite a significant portion of a great big trench, and they're just coming in round here. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, fun. Right, let's get everybody all sort of ready for a big old fight. There we go. Right, everybody, go and do some stuff, please. Now, where are they coming in from? Can we actually tell? Are they attacking now? Or are they going to attack momentarily? I don't know. Right, okay, hang on. Pause time. Everybody get over here, I would say. So everybody just amass over here for now, and then we'll see what they do. We'll try and see what they're up to. I don't quite know what their plan is. If they're coming this way, that would be unfortunate, but we can at least sort of pick them off as they come by with the archers, because they have to come down the ramps, so we can just fire at them a little bit. Yeah, we just need to wait for them to actually make the move. We will just stay here. If the archers could turn up, that would be helpful. There we go. Right, I was going to say, put it on fast speed, see what they do, but yes, we can't do it. Right, hang on. Fast speed disabled during the raid, but then fast speed kicked into life. Yeah, they're just coming around here. They're just... That is unbelievable. I mean, okay, it's a bit of an obvious problem with our defences, but, I mean, really, they could have just used the wall a little bit. They could have given us that moment. Okay, right. You two go over there. There we go. Right, so the archers can now start firing at people. So get some shots in. Oh, Harry's taken a good bit of damage there. Harry's taken a good bit of damage. And then we'll just all stand at the bottom. Hang on. If we get right to the bottom, that's only one person. Surely only one person can attack at any one point. Yeah, look. They're stuck. They can't get down, so they're going to go a completely different way. Okay, this isn't so bad. Right. Various people had Harry, Edmund, and... Oh, Herebright. Okay, Herebright's a little bit dead. Right, they're now running away a bit. If we cleared the bottom of the ramp... Oh, oh, hang on, what? Gerard? Where did Gerard come from? Where did you come from, Gerard? Did you run all the way around the edge of the wall and through what is going to be the trap corridor so you can creep up behind us? Gerard, that's not on at all. Right, hang on. Andrew and Cuppa, you go and deal with Gerard. Okay, so you head off in that direction. Right, okay, protect the archers, please. And then you lot, come over here. So you stand there again and kill. Right, we're getting some archers firing on this lot. Right, hang on. Who's taking some damage? Andrew is taking some damage. There we go. Gerard is dead. Now we're fighting, hang on, Osbert. Everybody pile in on Osbert, please. Archers assemble. So, hang on. Cuppa, where are you going? Cuppa, are you feeling okay? Come this way, Cuppa. You're having a tricky time of things. Right. So where are they going? Oh, they're coming round here, of course. There must be another way in over there. Some slight holes in our defences. Okay, right. So everybody except, and all those people there except... Oh, no, hang on then. So Bernard, Cuppa, and Andrew, who are a little... Andrew is a little bit injured, but I'm sure you'll be fine. You come this way, and then when Osbert is dead... When they've taken Osbert down, we'll fight over here. So hopefully the archers can... Hang on, archers. Take down Osborne, just there. Galfred, come out of the way, because you're taking a bit of damage. And let's let one of you go in instead. So you come in into there. So Uthred not doing too well. Lots of missing happening over there. Okay, Gracia, go and attack Osborne. Oh, there's somebody right there attacking the archers. Possibly go and do that instead. Gracia, go and attack them. And, oh, crikey, yeah, they're taking some damage. Okay, everybody over here, pile in on Hendrik. Is it? Yeah, Hendrik. Take Hendrik down. They might run away. That might be the end of it. And yes, there you go. Hendrik is dead. They're all going to run away. 6 of them died. Baldred dealt the most damage. Baldred took the most damage. Oh, well done, Baldred. Right. Osred in the middle there is probably going to die. And that one there is dead as well. Okay, so we've killed everybody. Hooray! Okay, I think Cuppa might possibly be quite horribly injured. Okay, right. Stand down, everybody. Stand down. It's all fine. It's all fine. We have a few problems with our defences. I was so confident. With the defences. And I'm going, oh yeah, it's fine. Look, we've got a wall. Look, la-di-da defences. It's made of stone. And they just went, yeah, that is a nice wall. Anyway, this bit hasn't got a wall, so we'll just come in here and attack you. Bye-bye. So there we go. Right. Okay, who is horribly injured? Because I imagine lots of people are horribly, horribly injured. Cuppa, are you okay, Cuppa? You are you're moderately injured. A bruised chest. Okay. Baldred, a bruised arm. Galfred, Galfred is Galfred bleeding? Blood loss rate. Yeah, you're losing a little bit of blood, and Andrew is not losing blood, I do not think. No. So it's only Galfred who's actually got a proper terrible injury. Right, okay, hang on a minute. Select all that stuff and allow all of that, including all of the corpses. Oh, hang on, have we got enough spots? Yes, we have. Wonderful. Right, everybody... Oh, no, not everybody. Not everybody is convalescing. Some people are here doing some praying and such like. Can somebody go and help a little bit? Whose wounds need tending? I mean, Cuppa. Somebody needs to go and help Cuppa. Who's our sort of second medic? Hang on. Tending. So Cuppa and Uthred. Uthred's got 13. Has anybody else got any better than that for medicine? Really no. Wow. Okay. Uthred. Oh, Uthred is already tending wounds. Oh, well done, Uthred. It doesn't look like you're tending wounds, Uthred. It looks... Yeah, there you go. Prioritise tending wounds, please, Uthred. Cuppa needs your help. There you go. Magic green healing pluses. And there we go. Wounds have been tended. Another battle has been won. We're going to pick up a load of stuff. Ooh. A good two-handed flanged mace. Well, who doesn't love a mace with a big old flange on it? My goodness me. And some good iron mail armour. Oh, wow. Okay, right. They've bought some very exciting things. And some rubbish stuff as well. They've bought some terrible dross as well. But that's exciting. Okay, good. A fine iron mail helmet. And that has got quite a lot of hit points attached to it. Okay, that's quite exciting. We've got some good loot going on. Splendid. Okay, so as part of project, let's actually finish our wall off properly and make sure that there's not a great big hole in the back where people can come in and murder us in the face a little bit, which admittedly is a very long project name, but we'll work on that. As part of that project, I think what we need to do is we need to remove all of the trees from over here, because we can't really see what we're dealing with because there are a lot of trees. We need to see under the trees, we need to see what the land is like and where the ramps are going and all that kind of stuff. And there's just a lot of trees over here. So I think we get rid of those trees to give us a bit of visibility on what the actual land is like over here. And then we can try and figure out what we do with the wall, because we need to actually sort this out. I mean, do we just mine this bit out here? So mine this whole block out here. The wall goes along like that and then along, mine that bit out and it meets over there. Or do we want it to kind of go up onto this hillside and then we build ourselves a wonderful kind of castle-y type thing up on the hillside? I think that would be very exciting. I don't know how it would work exactly, but I think it would be exciting if we were to build a castle on the hillside. But yeah, that might be a bit ambitious. But I think first things first, let's go to there. Let's go to chop and let's get rid of all of those trees. Away with, I mean, probably up to there, I would say. There we go. Wonderful. So we'll get rid of that. And I think, yeah, we might want to actually get rid of this bit here. Because again, this is just taking up space. This thing here is just taking up room. There's loads more mushrooms appeared. Yay for mushrooms. Right, mushrooms and mushrooms. Thank you. And then, yeah, we'll mine out all of this bit. I mean, certainly there. So get rid of all of that stuff to be getting on with. That can be a starter. And then, yes, we need to figure out what we're doing with our wall over here. Do we build it along to say here and along that way? Do we just leave these bits here? Leave the earth in place and just build up on top of that? And that could be good. That could be good as well. Do you know what? Actually, hang on a second. Hang on. Belay the order on going just there. Get rid of those bits. So yeah, get rid of all this stuff here, but don't get rid of this bit. Because then I think what we could do is we could build up like this on another level. Look, we're on a higher up bit. Ooh, higher up bit. So yeah, we'll sort of build along like, thank you, autosave, lovely. We'll build along like that. So there we go. That's at least something. That is at least something that we've got going on. A little bit of extra wall over there, just so we know it's there. There we go. Right, lovely. And then, yeah, we need to take that down, I think. Maybe get rid of that tree. Maybe just kind of level this whole bit out. Just level that entire bit out if we could. Get some foundations and such like in. And then, yeah, build a kind of castle-y thing. But yeah, we do need to plug that hole at the back, because that was a little bit silly, wasn't it? Gone to all this effort of building this amazing wall with proper actual sort of rampart type things. And then they just came through the back and fought us anyway. So, yeah, there we go. That's something to work on, everybody. A nice new wall project over here. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now was the time to build underground storage to keep food fresh in the sunny days to come. Okay, right, so underground food store, yeah, got that. Absolutely, that's all sorted. However, kind of forgot to make any summer clothing. So everybody right now is wearing winter clothing, which in summer might be a little bit warm. Hang on a second. Hang on. What's the temperature outside? 19.6 degrees. Inside the bedrooms, yeah, it's 25 degrees inside those rooms. So how about we have ourselves a little bit of a thing where we get somebody to go and turn these off, because there will need to be a steward. Hang on, can we double click? Ah, yeah, there we go. Hang on. Can we do that again, but from very much up on high? Hang on, can we double click to get the rest of them? I think that's got them all. Right. All of those things, all the clay sort of heaters, turn them off. So somebody will now go around the place and switch those off, because it's really warm. It's very, very warm. We do not need those things on inside anymore. I mean, in that room, it's 25.5 degrees C. That's quite warm. That's a little bit toasty. So yeah, hopefully someone can go around and switch those off. Or on the flip side, nobody will go and do that job at all. I think we might need to make somebody a steward with a priority of 1. I mean, who would love doing this? Who would love to go and do some stewarding? Andrew, would you like to be our steward? I mean, you're currently our chief carpenter. We don't have much call for woodwork right now. However, stewarding, yes, please, go and do that. An absolute matter of urgency, because that's quite important. That's very important. Turning these things off and, you know, preventing heat stroke and other terrible things like that is actually quite a good thing to do. So hopefully you can go and do that very quickly, my good sir. And I think he's doing it. I think he is going around the place and doing lots of stewarding. There we go. Look, a lot of these things are being switched off. He's over in the learning tower, switching those off. I think they're all done. So let's have a look now. So in this room here, and there is a heat wave. As the sun beat down, sweat poured from the workers' slick backs. They tied quickly in the blistering heat, wilting like the crops, which needed to be tended and harvested quickly before they withered. The workers needed shade. Some worked after sundown. Okay, right. What do we do with this? Because everybody is currently wearing winter clothes, which is not good. People will be absolutely melting. Yeah, this isn't good. Outside 24.6. Do we have any summer clothes? I don't know if we do. Okay, everybody, right. For a short while, you might have to either put up with wearing linen winter clothes, or if you would prefer, you can just go around the place in your, your oldie medieval underpants. Whatever floats your boat, whatever's your fancy. Can we make such things? Winter clothes. Okay, summer clothes. I mean, this might be a bit late, but let's see if we can make some summer clothes. Let's push that up, possibly to the top. And wide straw hats as well. Straw hats for everybody. Who doesn't love a straw hat? Right, there we go. Can we make... How many people have we got again? 8. Can we make 8? Please. Oh, dearie me. People are going to be very hot and bothered. Okay, right. If somebody could go and do some tailoring really, really urgently... I don't know exactly who is going to do that. Is it Andrew? Are you going to do some tailoring, Andrew? But I mean, look, we've got, oh my goodness me, it's got wibbly wobbly kind of heat wave lines going on. Yeah, it's 34, 33 degrees C out there. Yeah, it's quite warm. It's quite warm. I mean, it's been hotter. It could be hotter, possibly. They're suffering from excessive heat. Oh dear. Well, Bernard, I mean, you are out there in the sun. Maybe come indoors. Okay. What we'll do is let's cancel the order to cut all these down for now, because that's going to be inconvenient because you're going to get all hot and die of heat stroke out there. So, right, just everybody go inside. Can we just tell everybody to just go and stand inside for ages? What's the temperature inside? 23.8 degrees C in those rooms. What's it like if you go downstairs? Oh, you've got to pray outside in the boiling heat. I'm sure everything will be fine. Everything will all be fine. It's fine. Just go inside, put the air conditioning on. It'll all be good. You've got air conditioning, right? Haven't we? Surely somewhere. What we could do, as the game sort of implied on that message, we could alter the work schedule of people. So we could say, okay, go to sleep in the day when it's hot, and then come out at night time to do all the bits and bobs of work that we need you to do. So how about we do that? So, okay, right, so sleep for you. Now, does that copy it down? Right, so copy. Yeah, so paste this into, and I know Gracia does require a bit less sleep, but right now, we'll just do that. There we go. So, wake up. So have some leisure time. Then do anything like that. So how long is that? And then sleep. I mean, you could come out at 6, I suppose. Come out at 7 o'clock. In fact, hang on. Adjust this. So there we go. Let's just do 1, actually. Right, so then anything, and then go to bed at 6. Now, that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That gives you 12 hours in bed. That's amazing. Wow, okay, do you know what? We'll knock that down a little bit. There we go. So anything. Right, copy that. Paste that down to everybody. Right, everybody, just while the heat wave is on, you're going to go to bed in the daytime and then come out and work at night time. Like, nocturnal things. But there we go. Hopefully, that will see us through the heat wave without losing anybody, because we don't want to lose people to heat stroke or whatever. And just a quick check on the food down in the food dungeon, because, it's quite hot. Currently, our food is going off, but it's going to take a long time for it to actually go horrible and mouldy. So this stew pile here is going to decompose in 22 days, and it's going to rot in 15 days. So I'd like to think that we'd get round to eating it by then. I mean, 15 days time. That's past the end of summer anyway. That's into the next season. So I think that'll be fine. Okay, so it's currently day 2 of summer. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and the heat wave is very much still here, because outside at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's 33 degrees C. That's horrible. That is absolutely boiling hot for 8 o'clock in the morning. And I know lots of people will leave comments scoffing at this. They'll be going 33 degrees C. That's not hot where I live if it's 33 degrees C. We put on a hat and a coat and go outside or whatever. But here in the UK, which is where this game is set, 33 degrees C at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's just intolerable. That can't be done. That's just not right at all. That is infernal sky fire sort of temperatures. I mean, here in the UK, we can't function. That's just too hot. Everything goes wrong. Everything implodes. Everything melts. People run around screaming and crying, and it's all generally terrible. So, yeah, we can't cope with that. It's just not right. It is not right at all. So it is very much a heat wave for where we are in the world. However, it does look like everybody has followed our orders. Everybody's gone to bed, which is excellent. So it's currently 8 in the morning. Everyone's having a sleep. I mean, the rooms are 24.8 degrees C on the inside. That's quite warm, but it's not as warm as it is outside. So I think what we'll do is we will finish up now whilst we're in the midst of this heat wave. And when we come back, we'll try and see through the heat wave. I don't think we'll get anybody going outside for any great periods of time because we don't want them to obviously die of heat stroke or whatever. But yeah, we'll try and sort of see it through, and then we'll sort out the wall. We will sort out the wall at the back here and try and plug this gigantic gap that we have, because that was a little bit silly, wasn't it? So that's what we will try and do next time. And then I think if we can dig out the final bits of moat. Oh, there's only a little bit there and a little bit over here, I think. Is there anything over there? No, that side's done. So, okay, that's looking very good. So then we'll try and dig out those last bits. And then maybe we'll make a tiny, tiny little bit of trap corridor. Maybe we'll put a couple of traps in there just for fun, just because we can. So yeah, we'll try and get a little bit of that done as well. But yeah, job number one, really, survive the heat wave and try and fill in the gap at the back here with the wall. But there we go. Plenty to do next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Going Medieval. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Charlotte was murdered by Martin. Do we need to arrest Martin? Aaron was murdered by Martin. The mighty defence rectangle has been completed. We've crashed into a ship over there. Hello, pirates. They're just firing bits of explosive junk. It's killing quite a lot of pirates. Connor was strangled by Martin. Somebody stop him. I'd love to stop him.